All right, everybody, here we are. We are playing Sanctum, and I am joined by none other than Amanda Amazing. Hello.
Hello.
Amanda will be playing as the Huntress, and I will be playing as, I don't know, this barbarian guy. So it looks very confusing, right? A lot of stuff going on your player board. Now look, Amanda, when we first, you didn't even want to play when I first, because you was like, nope, too much stuff, right?
Yep.
Once I taught it to you, you were kind of like, hey, not too bad, right? Okay, so we have just 3 actions we can do. We can move, we can fight, or we can rest. This is the start of the game. I am not going to explain all the game to you before we get started. We're just going to basically dive right in. So with that said, Amanda, why don't you be first player? So she basically has one thing she can do, basically move. That's it. So she's going to take her character from her player board, place it onto here. Now, the first space that's available is this one. This tells you what you need to spawn type of demons. So there are 5 sets of demons that are going to be spawned. So go ahead and let's pull off. I'll pull off some. So go ahead and get some too. And then we'll just make 5 pairs. And then once we get 5 pairs, we'll put the others back. So I got a couple of pairs. You can put them anywhere on the board. It don't really matter. And then 3, and then I've got an extra one. We'll put them back on top. Okay, so that's 5 total pairs that we put on the board. All right, so these are demons now that are going to be we're going to have to fight. Now she has to select one pair of them that she is going to put on her player board right here. That is going to be the one that she is going to fight against. Now, when you're selecting them, you're going to look at several things. Okay, these are all level 1 demons, and you know that because of this little gem up here. There's only a single, and the level 2 have 2, and then the level 3 have 3. So what you're going to be looking for is what do they give you. So for instance, this one would give you footwear. This one here would be a special ability. It would take a 1, it would take a 4 to kill them. And if you look at your player board, it shows you kind of how to match them up. So you can wear 1 helmet, you can have 2 swords, 1 armor, 1 special slot, 1 boot, and then this slot here would come from your own ability of your own skill tree. So when you're looking at them, you don't necessarily want 2 numbers of the exact same if you can try to avoid it. And you also want to try to find things that are going to give you, like this, for instance, this one, it's 2 helmets. You can't wear 2 helmets. So it's not as worth it, you know. The other thing you might look for, and go ahead and select a pair. You don't need to worry for me to stop talking. The other thing you might look for is things that can... Yeah, right. I talk all the time. You're so mean. We have a red, a green, and a blue column, and depending on which type of color of demon it is, that's how you're going to be moving these tokens up, and that's how you're going to be like basically evolving your tech tree. So I'm going to move as well. Now, whenever you move, you just basically go in front of the first player. So I will just go here. It tells me exactly what to spawn, which is 2 level 1 monsters. I will place them out like that. All right, so Amanda has those. She got a helmet and an armor. I kind of wouldn't mind a helmet and an armor myself. You know what, actually? I'm going to change that up. I think I might go with this group here. I'm going to go with this group here. So I'm going to place them on my board. That would be it for me. So now it goes back to Amanda. Now she can move again. If she does, she would go to this spot. And then once again, she would spawn 2 level 1 demons. And then she has to select a pair to go onto her board. But she could instead now choose to fight. Now she could rest, but resting is totally silly right now. We'll go over rest here in a bit. Fighting is probably a good option for her, or moving. So Amanda, what would you like to decide to do?
Well, I do like to fight.
You do like to fight a lot. So what she does, the very first thing is that you... Oh, shoot! Before we get started, I almost forgot something very, 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 very important. In a 2-player game, because you were first player, these are like little bonuses that get passed out at the beginning of the game, depending on how many players. So I would get 2 of them. You would get 1. And then I would also get a potion. And I would flip it. That would go down here. And these are just like little boosts that we get. And I forgot to do that right at the start of the game. Just something that can easily slip out of your head. So Amanda's little boost is that she gets to move 1 level 2 blue gem up 1 space. So basically you can move that up to there. Which almost does kind of hurt you in a way. You know what? Now that I think about it, because you could have just popped that right off. I get to move 1 green up. And then I get to move, almost like red down, 1 red level 2 up. Okay, and then that's kind of just like a little boost for being first and second player, especially in a 2-player game. Okay, now, so what she would do first is use any potions. We don't have any potions. We'll explain how potions work soon. Now she is going to roll. So go ahead and roll your 2 dice. She needs to get a 1 and a 2 to be able to kill. She got a 1, but now she has a 5. Now she has a lot of options to be able to try to manipulate that die. On her player board, she has the ability to block, manipulate dice, put that back up to 10. So she can slide, these are, if you notice, blue and red locations. That tells you if you need vitality or if you need whatever the essence, whatever that is, I think it's called, to be able to activate it. So if she wanted to, this is a plus minus, this is a plus minus, she could try to make that a 2 by moving that to there and moving that one to there, and that would move it all the way down to a 2. Or if she wanted, she can just use her rage. You can flip this over and you can change that to any number that you want, and that would kill it. Now, this does not turn back over until you have an extra die that was not used for anything. Like when you fight again, if you don't have, the die doesn't go towards anything, it can flip back over and activate again. So she did kill both of them. So what she rolled, she attacked. Now, if she did not kill them, she would have blocked. But now she is going to gain levels and items. Both of these were a level 1, which means now she can choose 2 of her blue gems to try to move up her skill tree here to try to uncover these abilities, these skills that she has here. There's 3 tiles, 1 in each column. Go ahead, I'm sorry. So she is going to move both of those up. So now as soon as you uncover it, you gain it. So she is going to get this ability now, which is going to go over onto the side. It's a skill, and can I see it real quick? Show everybody. So this is called Rain of Arrows. So before she rolls, she may move 1 focus are the red ones, from your pool onto this card to use this die in a fight. So it's going to give her possibly an extra die to use, but she has to spend a focus and put it on there. Now, what I was talking about is that what you do is you're going to take the creatures that you just killed, and now you're going to store them up here in your bag area. Now, when you do a rest action, you can equip, but right now you cannot equip this. And what it takes is these the gems that are up here at the top. So in case if you wanted to equip this cow, you would have to have 1 blue gem. We each start with 1 die and 1 white gem here. As soon as you equip 1 item, you get to unlock this die, and white gems are wild. They can be placed on anything. So now that she has done her levels and she gained her items, she would check achievements. What do I mean by that? That's this little board up here. So if you look down here, it tells you exactly the achievements that you can do. So skill mastery, the first player to have 3, 5, or 7 skills, both cards and tiles count. She only has 1. Gem mastery, that's by moving these up, eventually they're going to pile up here. And in this case, as soon as somebody has 2 pair or 3, a pair of 3, they would gain those tiles there. The first player to have 4, 7, or 10 levels, she has a level 2 that she has equipped. And then this one here, the first player to achieve a level 2 or a level 3 mastery in a skill, gem, or equipping, she just did that because this is a level 2, so she just gained this one right here. So you are blessed. So I believe that's how that works. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. It could be this thing here instead. Let me see. So the first player to achieve a level 2 or level 3 mastery in skills, gems, or equipping. Yeah, I think it's what it's supposed to be. It's either you get one of these unlocked, or it's that you do it on your player board. I've never really I don't really care, to be honest. Okay, so now it is my turn. Let's see. So I am going to fight as well. So I need a 3 and a 5. I did get my 5. That's a 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this blue one down to here. This is a +-1. Turn that into a 3. And that will kill both of mine as well. So what I do is I'm going to take them both here. And then I am going to move 1 red up 1 space. Ooh, perfect. I'm going to move that one there, which will now do this one for me. I cannot get my fingers under it, sorry. So this says, if any of your foes have hit markers, activate your rage. So this could allow me then to use my rage and then activate it without having to waste dice, because basically I'm really angry. And then I can move up a blue 1 space. Let's move up this one right here. Okay, now I flip both of these over into there. And I too have done a level 2, so I will take that. I think it's probably one of these instead, but hey, whatever, right? We're just going to leave it the way it is. I could be wrong on that. All right, so that was everything on mine. Now it goes back to Amanda. She can move. She cannot fight, but she could rest now if she chose to. But what would you like to do?
I am going to move.
Okay, so go ahead and move up to the one space in front of me, and you're going to spawn one set of the level 1ers, and then you are going to draft one of them. So which set would you like to draft? Yep, very good, very good. So I think I am going to move as well, so I'll just move directly in front of you. We'll spawn a couple of more. And then, let's see, so I've already got a special, and I've got a boot. I could use an armor and a sword. Perfect, we'll just grab these two right here. How's that? So now, Amanda, it is back to you. What would you like to do?
Going to fight.
To fight. Okay, go ahead and roll your 2 dice. And do you want to go ahead and use your 3rd die by placing a red token on there? Oh. Okay, a 5 and a 4. That was exactly what you needed. I mean, you're like, nah, bro, got this. So, well done. So she rolled, she attacked. She doesn't need to block. Now she's going to gain her levels. So 1 blue and 1 red will move up. And you can pick it from any of the columns that you choose. But the goal is that you want to uncover the cards and the tiles. That's the goal here. So, all right, now you would check achievements, which you don't have anything yet, so we're just not going to worry about going over that again. Okay, so for me, I think I will fight as well. So I got a 5 and a 1, so I'll put my 5 there. And then what I'm going to do is use my rage. And I'm going to turn this into a 6. And now I have destroyed both of mine as well. So I'm going to move 1 green and 1 red up. So I'm going to move my green right to there, which is going to unlock this tile. This is immediately going to give me an extra token to place here that it's going to be able to be used on my character. I'll just place that right over there. And now I move 1 red up. So let me explain something real quick. Even though this is empty, this one would go right into there if I decided to do that, but I'm not. I'm actually going to move this one right up into there. So, all right, now let's flip both of these over, and now it goes back to Amanda. Amanda, what would you like to do?
I'm going to rest.
That's a good idea. So first thing she's going to do is restore. So if she had any tokens, that if she would have placed a token here or anything on her character, they would go back to their respective pools. All right, now she is going to equip. This is where now she's going to be able to equip. She's going to unlock that die, and she has 3 colors here that she can choose from, but you have to match the color. Unless it's a white, that counts as a wild. So that's going to give her better equipment for her helmet, and she's going to put a red on there. So now she has a helmet, and then she has a couple of choices in armor there.
We'll go with this one.
Okay. And then you can use your blue or your white. And now what she can do, so that she's equipped, she can buy potions. So if she wanted to, she can discard both of these, and that's going to give her potions. Now she can put that on a blue or a red side. And what those allow you to do is that before you fight, you can actually spend it, and that'll recover that color of whatever it is, either your red or your blue token, before you fight. And that allows you to like go longer without having to rest if you wanted to. All right, so I think I'm going to rest as well. So she would check achievements, but I know she's not met any of them, so we're not going to worry about that at the moment. And I will rest as well, though. So I will probably equip this armor. Well, first I'm going to put that up there. Now I'm going to equip this armor. I'm going to equip this right here. Place it... You know what? I'm going to place it over here on that spot because I'm going to leave that one open. And I'll put a green onto there. I am going to equip this here with that. And that's going to give me an extra blue token. And then I'm going to also equip this. And that is going to take this white one. And then we will place that other die up there because now I have unlocked that. So, and now I would check achievements. So the first player to have 3, 5, or 7 skills, both cards or tiles counted. So she did not meet it. She only had, oh wait, she did have, no. She's only got 1. I'm sorry. I've only got 2. Gym Mastery, nope, neither one of us have that. Equipped, so the first player to have 4, 7, or 10 levels. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 levels, so I do get that. So this one right here, I would gain. And then these are gone, so because I think I did it wrong, but we're not going to care about that. Okay, so Amanda, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move.
Okay, so go ahead and move forward 1 space. Now, if you notice, it does change. That's going to be one of the medium guys that come out. So, That's, of course, another stupid helmet like you need, right? So you have your choice. You can fight that. You can take that guy, or if you want, take somebody else. You have to take a pair of the others. But you do kind of need, like, boots and a special or something. Or you don't need more helmets. You definitely don't need more helmets. That's a good one. Yeah, good set. Okay, and then I'm going to move as well, and then I will spawn another one of these. And then I could use the helmet, so I'll take this guy right here. Okay, now it goes back to Amanda. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna fight.
To fight. Would you like to try to unlock your rain of arrows?
Nope.
Okay, let's do this. You need a 2 and a 2. Okay, not even close. But that's okay. You've got plenty of modifiers.
So I'm going to add one.
Yep.
And I'm going to subtract 2.
Very good, very good. So she subtracted 2 and added 1 with these modifiers, and that's going to allow her to hit her 2 and 2. And then now, because that die doesn't have space to go, it will reactivate her rage. Very good. Now she will level up in her columns, 1 red and 1 green. So now she has unlocked that 1 tile, which is going to give her a bonus red token. She'll just put that to the side. And then she moved 1 of her green tokens off Sharpshooter, which Sharpshooter is a fantastic ability. So I think I will fight as well. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can beat up this guy. And I need a 4 and a 3. I have a 4 and a 2. So what I will do is I will modify that 2 into a 3 now. And that will kill him, and I'm going to use this one to flip that over. Floop the pig, and that will kill him. Now I move 2 up on green. So, this is tough. I kind of would like to get that uncovered. Cards that have been hit during the fight deal 1 less damage, which is really good. But I'm not concerned. I think I can do that. So I think I'm going to go 1 and 2 and just move 2 up on the same column right there. So, okay, Miss Amanda, what would you like to do? So we would check achievements technically on both of us. Now she does have, and we should have done that with you first. So you do have a red, a blue. So you do have 2 reds. You would need another blue to try to get this 2-2. I do have 2 greens, and that is it. So neither one of us have met that criteria. So we're okay. So 3, 5 to 7 skills. You do have 2. And I have 2 as well, which that would have given me my 3rd. Maybe I should have thought about that. But regardless, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Well, you got to move first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you'd go there. You would pull up the one guy there.
Oh.
And you probably maybe want him instead. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what I am going to do is I'm going to move to here, which is going to spawn this guy. Okay, now I take a pair as well. Let's see. I could use a weapon and a helmet. There's nobody with a... Well, I've got a helmet here. What about a weapon? No swords out, huh? Dang. So none of them have the sword icon, which means there's none of them that have weapons on the other side. So what I would want to do then is just basically look at, what do I want to move? Do I want to keep moving up green? I'd like to move up blue. So why don't we take these guys here? Okay. All right. So the end of the board right here has a treasure chest. Okay. What that signifies is that now what happens is we flip all of these cards over. Okay. And basically it just clears the board. Now, each of us get to select one of these items, and they immediately go in our stash over here, okay? I will take, let's see, my boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. I will take this one. Okay, and then Amanda, you go ahead and take one as well. You could definitely use those boots. He has no boots. Okay. And then what we'll do is we are going to discard all the rest of these. Can you put the level 1s in there and then the level 2 right there? And then basically that cleared off this board now. So we're going to be moving up onto this level here. So, all right. So Amanda, it is your turn again. Do you want to go ahead and fight that guy, or... You're going to fight him. Okay, so you need a 2 and a 3 to be able to kill him. And now, before you would have done that, you could have possibly freed up one of your spots with your blue potion. If you would have thought of it, which you did not. So I'm just telling you now. So you could just go ahead and use your rage. And then, of course, you've got a die that can't be placed, so you can go ahead and just reset your rage. So no big deal. Okay, so that did kill. So she gets to move one of her blue up 2 spaces. All right, good idea. So they still go in this column right here, unfortunately, but it does free that up. So she did get 2 blue ones that were freed up. So she did gain her levels. Now she'll check achievements. So first one, you did do 3 skills. So 1, 2, 3. So she does gain this one right here. Okay, and this blessings will be used when we fight the demon lord. Then the other thing, do you have the gem mastery? You have 1, 2 red. You do not have anything else. The equipment for 7 or 10 levels of items equipped. You only have 2. And then we've already got those done. So, all right. So now it is going to go to my turn. And I think, yeah, I'll just go ahead and fight these guys real quick. So I need a 3 and a 5. So I'm going to spin my potion real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and heal that thing. So, all right. So, good thing I did, because I did not hit on anything. So, all right. So what I will do, I need a 3 and a 5. Not great. We're going to use this to make this into a 3. And then we will use my rage to make this into a 5. And then, I don't know if this breaks the rules or not, but this die has no place to go, so I want to reset my rage. That could be breaking the rules, but I like breaking the law. Breaking the law. Okay, so 1 blue and 1 green, so I'm going to move this blue up to here, which is going to give me a 2nd rage, which is only for this barbarian guy. And then I'm going to move a green. I will do this one. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's go ahead and free this one up, which is shield bash, which means that if whatever it is that attacks me, if it has been wounded, it deals 1 less damage, which is actually really good. So, okay, Amanda, it is your turn, but I 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 4 achievements. I would need 5, so that's not doing me any good. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I do have 2 greens and 2 blues, so I do gain this one right here. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to rest.
Okay, so first thing you're going to do is restore, so you're going to pull all them off right there. And while you're doing that, I'm going to shut this window back here to try to remove some glare. Go ahead, keep going. There we go. I got to help. I get glare whenever I go to your side. Okay, so she restored first. Now she's going to start equipping her items, which she is doing right now.
And then, so if I equip this one, what does that mean?
That's going to give you 1 blue. You're going to get 1 of these blue circles that you can put right here in your pool. I think I liked that one window open. I'm going to open it a little bit while she's still finishing. Ah, a little bit of light's always good. There we go. Okay, so you all done?
Yes.
Okay, so you have now done, we would do our check achievements.
It'll give me
Yeah, you get 1 of these blue ones right there. Very good, very good. Okay, and now we would check for your achievements, which the only ones we have, do you have 5 of these? 1, 2, 3, nope. Do you have 3 and 3 on gems? I had nope. And do you have 7 total levels? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 level equipped. So none of those. Okay, so I am going to rest as well. So let's see. I've got lots of stuff over here. Now, what you can do is you can pull things off, and you can basically exchange as much as you like. There's no limit on that. So let's see. I think I will equip this cowl to here, this blue gem, and I'm probably going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get rid of this one as well for now. So let's go ahead and, you know what? No, we'll hang on to that one. But I am going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get me a potion back. And I'm going to get a red potion. Okay, so purple spots can be used for either color, red or blue. Otherwise, you have to use the exact color that it calls for. So, all right, so I think that's all I will end up doing. So check my achievements. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 7 to be able to do that. I do not have the gems, and I do not have the skill mastery. So I would need 1, 2, 3, 4. I would need 1 more of those. So, all right, Amanda in pajamas, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move.
All right, so she's going to go to here, which is going to spawn 5 more sets, but it's going to be 1 here and 1 here. So it's going to be like 1 level 1 and 1 level 2. And there'll be 5 total. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, and 1 more set. There we go, 5. Okay, which set would you like? There's some good choices. That would braze a lot on red. You know, if that's what you were after.
Right. Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah? Okay. I'll turn that back on because I think it's giving more light over here because I can't hardly see your side of the board now. I can't quite get the light equalized properly. Okay, so I will move up to here, which is going to spawn a 1 level 3 guy. So he's going to pop up here, and that would move 3 up on blue. That's pretty good. He's armor. I just don't know though, because I kind of need to get these reds cleared off of here. If there was one of them that was a level 2 red, that would be great. So I want to get that cleared off and that cleared off. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just go with this guy right here. So, all right, babe, what you gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna fight.
To fight. Do you want to activate your rain of arrows?
So it'll be a red one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get the extra die. And you need a 2, a 1, 2, and a 4. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use this for a 1.
Okay. And now you need a 2.
Oh.
You want to change that up?
Do you remember what it was?
No. I think it was a 4.
Okay, so okay, so
Mm-hmm.
go -2, -2.
So that'll make it a 2.
that.
There you go. Perfect. And that will kill both of them. So now you can use your last die to reset that. And now you can go ahead and raise your levels so you get to move up 3 on your red. Very good, very good. And then what did that unlock? Perfect fit. You can equip level 1 items without using a gem. So basically you can take all these gems on these level 1 items, put them back up there. Because now you get to equip all those for free. That's pretty darn sweet. And now you can use those to equip better stuff. Okay, so I'm going to fight this big behemoth. Notice he takes 3, so let's fight. So I did get a 1. I have a 5. Okay, so let's see. So I can do a negative and a positive 2. Tell you what, I could just use both of those if I wanted to get nutso, but don't see a reason to. So what we'll do is we'll place this here to make this into a 2. And now I need to be able to use that, so we'll do that to make this into a 2 as well. All right, so he is dead. So that's going to move up 3 on my blue. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3. And that did uncover this, so I'll gain those. One thing we forgot to do with you after you did your fight is to check your achievements. Okay, which would have been, first off, do you have a total of 5? You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Gem mastery, you would have to have 3 and 3. No. 4, 7. So you did not hit any of those. So, okay, so same thing for me. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did undo my 5th, so I do gain that. I do not have the gem mastery, and I do not have that either. So that would be it for me. So Amanda, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I will move.
Okay, so she's going to move to this spot here, which is going to spawn a level 3 guy. So let's go ahead and put him on first. And she also activated this location. So what ends up happening here is that we each get 1 extra die that we're going to be able to use to fight with. So I need you to put that one back there on your rain of arrows. And now you go ahead and select which one of the cards you want. All right. And then I am going to move as well, which I will move right to here, which will bring out another level 3 guy. And it's a green one. I need reds. I just do not know why there's one there finally, but that's not doing me any good at the moment. Well, poo. I guess I will just have to fight a green guy. So, okay, I'll take him. Okay, and Amanda, back to you. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna fight.
Okay, so you can put another red token on there if you like to be able to use that die. But you have 4 already, so.
I know, but I only have 1
Okay, yeah.
spot.
Yep, and you need 2 2s and a 6. All right, there's 1 2 and a 6. Oh. Yeah, right there. Plus minus 3 on your 5er. You're good. Yeah. Well, that would take a red one.
Yep, you're right.
Yep, and I think you screwed up on there, right? Yep, that should have been a red as well. So we'll just say you didn't have the extra die. That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Okay, that one you did right though. Regardless, okay, he's dead. So go ahead and move 3 up on your middle column, your green column here.
One, 2, 3.
Okay. And then what did that? This is force of nature. You can move green gems to here from your pool to gain 1 shield for each restored gems when you rest. So basically, gems that are up here that are green can be moved on here and be used as a shield. Now it would go here. This is your special location. That's only for your character. Okay, so I am going to fight this guy as well. So let's see. If you have 2 rage, if any of your foes has hit markers, okay. All right, so that was a pretty crappy roll for me. So I did not get a single hit out of all those dice. So now I have to do a bunch of manipulation crap. So, all right, let's see what I can do. So I need a 1, a 2, and a 5. So, okay. Fudge. That was really bad. I mean, what were the chances I wouldn't, like, at least hit one of them? You know what I'm saying? Pretty good, obviously. So I've got a -2 and a +2. So what I'll do is I'll add 2 to this one, I guess, with this, and make that a 5. Now I need to get to 2. So I'm going to do a -2 on this one here to make this a 2. And then I'll use my other rage to be able to make this a 1. And then I will use this last die to activate one of my rages back. So got lucky there. All right, so that will move up 3 on my green. Oh, that is so good. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. And let's see. So I've got 1, 2, 3 green, and I've got not enough blue. You didn't hit it either. And then this here for 7 total, you nor I have hit that neither. So, okay, Amanda, what would you like to do?
I'm going to rest.
Okay, so first thing she'll do is restore. So go ahead and get all your tokens off. Now she is going to equip items. She can equip level 1 items for free. Keep that in mind. But at some point you do need to move up on your levels instead of just sticking with level 1s. So what would you like to do?
So let's see. I'm going to change my armor.
Okay. And that will take 3 green gems. And you can also use white ones in place of, they act as wild. And that is a good armor. Really good armor.
And then so this will give me 2 more red ones.
Yeah, so you'd lose your blue though.
Okay.
So you have to give up 1 blue for it. And get 2 red instead. Yep. Which works great with your rain of arrows, by the way. Okay. And then that just goes back up there.
Alright.
There you go. Okay. And then you only have 1 blue left.
Hmm.
I said you only have 1 blue left. And
Yeah.
I don't think you can do anything with it, unfortunately.
Yeah. So can I trade
You can
these
re-equip that.
potions?
Oh, yeah. You could trade in. So you have 2 potion slots still open, so you can trade those in and grab 2 potions if you like. And they come right out of here. There you go. Boop, boop. Okay, so that would be it. Now you do have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you would gain this right here. And you put that with your other blessings. And then you have 1, 2. You do not have enough gems yet. Unlocked for this one, so we need a 3 and a 3. Okay. Oh, nope, just these right here, the ones that you've moved off of your skill tree. So let's see. Do I want to go ahead and just move again? And I don't think so. I think I'll go ahead and rest as well. So let's see. I want to clear all these off. I'm afraid if I tried to move again, it would just backfire. So let's see. I would love to be able to equip this, and I can. So what we're going to do is we are going to remove the knives. We're going to put this crossbow here instead, and we'll put these 3 tokens on it. Look at that. Okay, I have no tokens left up here, so if anything else I do, I would have to like remove extra stuff, which I'm not going to do. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to hang on to this armor for a little bit longer, and then I'll hang on to that for a little bit longer. I don't believe I'm ever going to be able to equip this, so I'm going to get 2 potions. So this will go in there, this will go into there. So level 1, level 2. And I'll grab 2 blues, I think. So blue and blue. All right, so I have not met the 3 and 3 criteria. I do have 3. I do have 2. I need 1 more blue off of the board to be able to get that. So, all right, Amanda, you want to move? All right, so spawn a big boy.
Oh, and I'm gonna keep him.
Okay, just go ahead and take him. I'm gonna keep him as my own. Of course, that was the red. I could use the red. I can't seem to get enough red guys to be able to unlock this area here. Okay, enough whining, Tim. That's enough of that. So I'm going to move to here. That will spawn this guy and this guy. So do I just want to finish 1, 2, 3? I could get this. Once per turn, when you use a die, find a slot above this one, you may apply its effect twice. That's pretty cool. So that's this ability right here is what it is. Jesus. I was wanting to try to get my Berserk unlocked, but I just cannot get enough red monsters to be able to unlock my Berserk. My Berserk would be phenomenal. Let's go with... so I can make something a 6 2 times, so 6s are great. I could definitely go for some 6s here, so let's go with these 2 right here. Okay. All right, Amanda, what would you like to do? Oh, and that was the treasure chest, sorry. So these will all flip over now, and we each just will select 1. Okay, let's see. So I select 1 first. I will just take Take this one right here. Go ahead, Amanda. Well, you got one blue left, and you could possibly equip something like that real simple. That's what I was kind of looking at on my board.
I do have a sword.
You do have a sword. Okay, so we'll get rid of all these. Go ahead and put them in their stacks if you wouldn't mind, down there at the bottom of the board. You can go by their little symbols up here at the top, makes it real easy. So this one's a level 1, and these two are level 2s. Okay. All right, so this board now is going to go away, and I now need that board right there. So this one's going to slide down. This one is going to come onto the board, and I also need, there was a token, yep, and this goes here, and 2 more dice go on it. And now, Amanda, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to fight.
To fight. Did you want to get your other die? Okay. She likes to throw her dice really far. Okay.
Use this one for a 4.
Okay, and you need one more 4.
And then we'll go
There you go.
+3.
Yep.
Make that a 4.
Very good. Okay, and now you move up 3 on your red, which means you can get infinite quiver, which would be cool if you wanted to, or get more reds. Oh, you could get all 3 of them off.
I know.
Oh, tough choices. And you want to try to equip that if you can, so that's a damn good idea. But infinite quiver is pretty cool too.
I know.
Okay. So
I can equip.
no, you cannot equip because you fought,
Oh,
honey.
wait.
But you do have your 3rd red one, and you don't really have a lot of gems off the board. It's funny.
I know.
It's just helped you with that one ability to be able to equip level 1 things for free. But if you can get a couple of green ones off, or a couple more blue ones off, then you're going to be able to get this last blessing. So, okay, so I think I will fight my guys as well. So let's see. Okay, so I rolled none of the items that I needed. None of the numbers that I need, of course. I'm very good at that. So we're going to put this here to make this a 6. Okay, and then this is subtract as much as you like from each one, which unfortunately doesn't do me any good. But what I could do is use this one to make this a 6. Then I will go to here to subtract any amount I want, which will make it a 5. Then I will use my rage to kill that one and make it a 5. And then I'll have an extra die left to be able to reset my rage. So, okay. So that would be 2 up on green and 1 up on red. I am never going to uncover these stupid things. So 2 up on green. I'm just going to go 1 and then 2, and then flip these over to there. Okay, Amanda, it is your turn.
Okay. Now I'm gonna rest.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So if I switch this out for this,
And then you can use the other.
can I use these?
Yeah, absolutely. They just transfer right over.
Okay. And that will give me another red one anyway.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh, well, it'll give you a red one of these.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that goes up there. And just go ahead and put 3 red gems on that. Okay. You're going to be looking really good going into the final battle. So this one takes green gems to be able to activate, so I would almost recommend pull that green gem off, put it up there, and put a white one on there instead. Does that make sense?
Pull this green one off?
Well, because otherwise you can't use this ability. This here will allows you to use a green as a shield by placing it on there. And you don't have any green tokens up here. Unless white ones block, move green gems to here from your pool, gain 1 shield for each. I mean, I guess technically whites should count. So, because they count as wild for anything else. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're just talking out of my butt.
But I can put this blue one here.
Don't have to. You get to equip level 1 items for free.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then move these to here.
No, honey. No, it's when you have to defend. Only when you have to defend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, oh, is that it then?
Well, you need boots, right?
I know, but do I want to?
It's up to you. All right. So you still haven't met the 3 and 3 criteria, and that's the only thing we're missing on the achievements. So, and then go ahead now. You already have all your potions, so you're good there. I'll go ahead and rest as well. Even though I don't know what good it's going to do me to rest, I'll be honest with you, because I don't really have enough gems to do much of anything. I guess I will take this one here and equip it there. And then I really need to be able to do something better. This would be better right there if I could equip that instead. But I'm afraid if I pulled up anything else from anywhere else, it probably wouldn't do very good. And I'd really love to be able to equip this armor, but unfortunately, I can't get enough blue gems up there. So I guess that would probably be it for me, other than be able to move all this stuff up to here. Let's see. And that would be it. So I don't check the achievements because I would need 1 more red. I do have the greens, or 1 more blue. I need 1 more red or 1 more blue removed off of there to be able to do that. So, all right. So it would go back to Amanda's turn, and she's basically just going to be able to move up to here. She really can't do anything else, so we're going to put her right there while she's in the bathroom going potty. That will spawn these immediately. So 5 sets. Now this is going to be really close to the end, guys. There's not going to be a whole lot more of the game. Once we get past this phase, this is going to be kind of getting really close to end game. But let's get these all spawned up here real quick, and then Amanda's going to have to select 1 pair of these demons to place onto her player board. Now, because she did move up there, she has unlocked an additional die for each one of us. And Amanda, which set of monsters would you like?
Okay. I am gonna go with these 2.
Okay, and that's all she does. Now I move up there and I select a pair as well. I'm gonna grab these guys because now I can finally get some reds. Oh, and I can breathe easier. Okay, so now these all just go away. We don't even mess with these. Okay, and then Amanda, what we're gonna do is, in order for us to be able to advance up to this right here, this is the breach the wall, okay? To be able to do that, we must kill all the demons that are remaining on our player board. So neither one of us can move to breach the wall until all the demons are killed. So Amanda, you have first shot. Do you want to activate your additional die?
Sure.
Okay. And then roll away, my dear.
Oh, 3s and 6s are the...
That's the hot number, ain't it?
Yeah.
You got it. There's a 3 and there's a 6. There you go. So 2 more 3s.
Okay, we'll go -1.
Okay. And now you need 1 more 3. And you got that as well. Very good. All right, so you get to move up 5 on your green, which is fantastic. Oh, yeah, that is great. That's going to, yep, 1. That's going to, well, first get your sharpshooter. So this is going to allow you to set a die to any number before you even roll. So now go ahead and move 4 more. 2,
3.
If you get 1 more green up here, that will give you that blessing, or you move that green, these other greens off, and that gives you those. So that's a tough choice. Do you want the extra tokens going into our final fight, or do you want to get this other possible blessing? And we'll explain blessings and how they work when we fight the Demon Lord. Okay, she's gone with that. Okay, now it will go over to me, and I will fight my monsters. My monsters, which, oops, I should have been up there as well. Okay. Alright, so there's a 6, there's a 2, there's a 5, there's a 3, and I need to make this into a 5 by just adding 1. Wow, that was easy. Okay, so these are dead. That moves me up 5. Yay! So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So perfect. So I can unlock my Berserk, and I unlocked that. Ah, that felt good. Okay, so now what happens is Amanda is going to breach the wall. Okay, so all she does is move. Bam. She breaches the wall. Now what happens is we just draw 2 of these cards, and we're going to place them down here. Or we can put them right there if we like. It doesn't matter. All right, now if I still had monsters, which I don't, I would be forced. Oh God, oh, that axe. If I still had monsters, which I don't, I would have to finish them off, and then another card would go here, and then another card here, and then if I still had monsters to fight, I would basically just be forced to have to move up. In this case, I can move up and assist her in breaching the wall. All right. Now for the final fight. All right. The very first thing that does happen is we are going to have to deal with these 2 consequences, which are, in this case, drink a potion, lose a stamina or a focus. You regenerated. Oh, I don't know really what the heck that means, to be honest with you. Can we just not pay attention to that one? Because I don't understand what it means by regenerated. There we go. Corrupt a non-weapon space or lose a health. Corrupt an ability space on a weapon or lose a health. Oh, damn. Okay. So what this is saying is corrupt a non-weapon ability space, which would be like, not the weapons, so it would be like this 1 shield. You can corrupt that. This 1 space where you turn that into a 5, you can corrupt that. And what that means is you're going to take this token and you're going to place it on that location. Or you can go down 1 on your health. For me, I will corrupt this one here for the 6. Seems how I've already got that 1 6. We'll do that. Okay. Then this one here, corrupt an ability space on a weapon. So you would have to corrupt this one, this one, this one, or this one, or lose a health. Same thing goes for me. Jesus, that was brutal. And losing health is not, I don't suggest that. So I'm going to just corrupt that one, which really, really sucks. Okay, but that does mean these to go away. Now what I'm going to do is turn the camera off. I'm going to get set up for the final battle with the Demon Lord, and we'll be right back. Okay, one thing I want to note is I think we were supposed to do the rest before we flip those 2 cards over. I apologize about that because it would have changed the layout, but after resting, I was able to readjust all of my stuff and equip much better equipment. And the reason I believe that we should have probably have done the rest first is because now I was able to free up those corrupted areas. I know I screwed that up and I do apologize. Regardless, we are set up and prepared for the final battle. What we have to do is we have to march through all of these cards, get all the way to the end, basically defeat that last card. We do not know what's on the opposite side of these. That's going to be a little surprise prize for us whenever that pops up. Our blessings now are going to be active, so we're going to be able to use those to our benefit. We will have these that are going to pop up after our first and then our second action. So Amanda, with that said, why don't we just do this individually, one at a time? Why don't you just go ahead and roll your dice? Now she's just going to try to advance as far as she can on these cards. However many cards that are left, that's how many wounds she is going to end up having to block, and I'll explain that. So go ahead. Do you want to go ahead and activate your Rain of Arrows? All right. So
can I do this now?
Sharpshooter, before roll, you may set one die to any number instead of rolling it. Absolutely. So if you want to do a 2 or a 4, whatever you'd like to do. So you'd probably look and see what would be the hardest thing probably for you to, because you can make a 2 right here with this automatically. So a 4 would probably be a better number to set that to. All right. And of course you roll like 3 4s. Oh, there you go. All right. So she defeated this card. She moves on to this one. Now go ahead and flip it over. And let's see what it says. Can I take it? Tail swipe. For this fight, lose 1 die not already yet assigned, okay? Or you lose a health. Would you like to lose a health, or do you want to just take a die away? You need a 3, a 5, and a 6 to be able to defeat it. All right, so there's her 3 and her 5, so she does move on to this card, and now she needs a 6 to be able to finish that off. She will do a +3 with her axe, which will make that into a 6. Now she advances on to the very next card here. She's out of dice. She cannot fight anymore. So if you look at the bottom, it tells you how many wounds you take. 2, 4, 6, 8. You must defend against 8 wounds. And you do not have... Oh, you got a ton of armor right there. That's 5 armor right there. And now she needs 2 more. Bam. I'm sorry, 3 more. So there... And then
one of these.
Yep, there you go. And she can use, that's what the blessings are for. This one happened to be 1 shield, so she was able to block 1 with just that as well. All right, so she defended. Now I will do the exact same thing. So this right here says, add this die to your dice and set it to a hit. The card you hit immediately deals damage, even if defeated. You can block. I'm not going to use that because I really don't want to have to deal with the damage yet. So, all right, so I'll just use these dice here. All right, so... I needed a... Why in the heck can I never roll anything I absolutely need? All right, so I need a 2 and a 6. So what I'm going to do, I will use this to increase this one to a 2. And then I will use this +2 to make this one into a 6. Okay, that was 2 of my blessings. Now I will advance onto this one. Let's see what it says. No effect. It just takes 3 dice to be able to defeat it. And of course, I still have no dice that match. What is it with me? I'm cursed. That's incredible. All right, so what we will do is I need a 2 and a 1. Let's see. So, and I need a 6. So I thought that, oh, I got rid of those, didn't I? Ooh, darn. Okay. Let's do a subtraction of any amount, or do we want to do 1 to a 3? No, I've already got a 3. We don't need a 3 or a 4 because that's what I can automatically set to. Isn't that insane that nothing matches at all? Okay, so let's do a +2 right here. So let's move that to there. We'll make this a +2 to make that a 6. Okay, and now I need to be able to get a 1 and a 2. So I need to do a subtraction of 2. Okay, so right here, we'll do a subtraction of 3 to make this 5 into a 2. Okay, my son is leaping up out of his chair as he's playing his video game sitting next to me, which is rather distracting. And then I'm going to subtract any amount from this one that I wish, like that. Okay, so that defeated that. So now I move on to there. I have no dice left, so 2, 4, 6, 8. I must defend against 8. My armor's not as good as Amanda's. I just realized hers is a lot better. So let's see. We need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so I have defended everything, but not very well. All right, so now what happens is that we get blasted by 2 more cards. All right, so roll 1 less die in your next fight or lose a health, corrupt 1 blue ability space or lose 1 health. I will corrupt a blue ability space right there. And I guess I'll roll 1 less die. So I'll just set that over there. And then do you want to choose to roll 1 less die as well? She's thinking about she's going to take the damage. All right. Okay, so now what we do, we'll just let Amanda go ahead and fight again. And we just got to try to march all. Basically, you have roughly 3 turns to try to get through this. If it takes more than that, you're in trouble.
So what can you use the red potion for?
So if you want, use a red potion. Put that up there. Use another red one to move that up to there. And another red one to free that one up as well, so you can free up all your armor. And then if you'd like, you can use your blue one to free that space up as well. Might as well. So now you're basically going brand new into it again, which is great. All right, so do you want to try to get... Now you said you did take the damage, so you're just going to keep rolling all your dice is what you're planning, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, come on, girl. Get him.
1 and a 4.
There's your 1. And now you need a 4. So you could have set 1 to any number. You forgot to do that. Oh. So I'll just tell you now, why don't you just say you set 1 to 4 just for the heck of it, and we'll just say that. Go ahead and move on to your next card. All right, Flame Blast. Pay for 1 ability space, ignoring its effects, or you take 2 damage. What do you choose?
Pay for 1 ability.
Yeah, so you could put like a red token here, or you're going to take 2 damage instead.
Or I could put 1 here.
Well, that's up to you. I would probably not do my modifiers, because if you can't modify, it kind of sucks.
Okay. So.
But I'm not telling you what to do. I want you to make your own decision. I personally wouldn't do my modifiers.
So I need to put 1 of these here.
Yeah, you're going to have to, unfortunately. Or you take 2 damage.
But then it takes away from my...
I know. I'm just telling you. Okay. All right, so now you need a 1 and a 4 again.
What?
Okay. And good thing you didn't corrupt it, because now you needed it. Okay, move on to the next one. Okay, now you need a 4 and a 5. Oh, you're so close. Oh, you got it.
How?
Well, I mean, I don't want to tell you how to do it, but it's you got it, because you got your rage ability as well.
I mean, oh yeah. So I can subtract or add 3.
There you go. Or add 2.
Or add 2, sorry.
Yeah.
Add 2. For 5. Is that what?
Yeah. That's all right.
I can't focus here.
I know, because it's your own camera, and it makes you more nervous.
And then this will be a 4.
Yeah, if you want to do that. Yep. Okay, move on to your next card. What's it say? Flame Blast. Pay for 1 ability space, ignore its effects. Again, the same thing. Or lose 2 health. You're going to have to defend against 6 damage.
I can do that. Wait. Oh, no, I can't.
That's a tough one, man. So the purple there can hold any color, so you can use blue on it if you wanted.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And now you need to defend against 6. There's 5. And then you do have a shield right there still. I didn't know if you had seen it. Yeah, I know, it's easy to forget. Okay. All right, so I've got 4 dice. I'm saying I'm not going to use that, I guess. Okay, so I will use my Berserk ability, add this die to your dice, and set it to a hit. The card you hit immediately deals damage, even if defeated, but you can block. Now this one here says cards that have been hit during this fight deal 1 less damage. So I will set it to there, and I will make it a 6. Why not? Now it's going to hit me back. I need to defend 1. I'll just take the hit. How's that? All right, now let's roll. Okay. Okay, looky there. There's a 1. flip this over. All right. Only modified dice can be placed on this card this fight. Jesus, are you kidding me? Wow, that's insane. Okay, so I have to modify this. I have to make it a 4, which I already had the 2. Man, that stinks. Alright, so we'll make this into a 4. And then I'll just modify this and say actually I'll make this one into a 4. Sorry. And then I will modify this one and make it a 2. It doesn't matter. Either which way it would have worked the same, but that still was stupid. Okay. Now, God, I'm going to get blasted here in just a minute because I do not have enough defense at all. That's not good. So I'm going to step here. All my shields have already been used. I got no shields. Okay. Let's see. So I need a 2 or a 5. I forgot to use them, didn't I? Yeah. I sure did. That's okay. Yeah, that's my fault. I'll make it a 5. Okay. So now I'm going to receive 2, 4, 6 damage minus 1 because of my ability. So 5 total damage I need to defend. And I forgot to open up my spots. Damn it. That's my own fault. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, this will be the last time this happens, but you face 2 additional damage in your next fight or lose 1 health. Yeah, I'm just going to lose 1 health. I'm going to die my next turn, so. Okie dokie. Amanda, you are up. Now, unfortunately, your rain of arrows is over, so you can't use that one, and you have no way of getting anything back, so. So you are on this card here. Okay, all right.
So I think I'm going to set that to a 6.
Okay.
This one.
All right. All right. Go ahead and roll away, dear. Come on, girl. A 5, a 5, a 2, and a 1. So you do have a minus 1, but you need a 3. Ugh. That wasn't a good roll at all. Mm-mm. Well,
okay, so I can't.
Yeah, you can't use it, unfortunately, because you don't have any red. Wow, you're completely hosed. I'll see you later.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Okay. No.
there is nothing you can do, I don't think. I think you're stuck. Oh, that really stinks. All you need is a 3. This allows you to subtract, but you don't have any red tokens to place there. All you got's your stupid blues, which aren't doing you any good now. Oh, no. That really hurt. Well, the good news is at least you can reset your surge with the die. And then you can go ahead and I guess you're going to take the damage and try to block, which is going to end up being 2, 4, 6. Now the good part is you can put damage on to this right here. That'll block 1 for you. Okay, you got 5 damage to block still. And that would be 1 there. So now you just have 3 damage, which you cannot block. So, wow, that was an absolute horrific roll for you. Mm-hmm. Wow, we're doing terrible this game, to be honest. The last game we did, we actually walked it really easy. So, all right, I'm going to put a token on this one to show that I did hit that 5. Okay, let's get my dice back. All right, now I am going to, let's see, what am I going to do? First, I'm going to use my potions. So 2 blue and 2 red I can free up. So I'm going to free up these 2 red and this blue and this blue. Okay. All right. Okay. That's all those. All right, so let's get my other die back. It goes on Berserk. I'm going to use my Berserk ability. So I'm going to set that to a 2. That's going to kill it. Now it is going to hit me back, but because it's damage, it's only going to be 1 damage. Let's put a red right there to block it. Okay, there we go. Now let's move over to here. Let's roll. Okay, so that says corrupt 1 ability space or lose a health. That's stupid. So I will corrupt a space because I really can't afford to lose a health. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got. We got a 1. We do have a 4. All right, now I need a 5. So I will use my blue. Whoops, can't do that. I can use a red. Make that a 5. Okay. Move on to there. I need a 1 and a 6. So that's only 4. I could survive it if I wanted to. I wouldn't mind hitting it once at least. So I need a 1 and a 6. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just... That way I got those now. Okay, so I need to block 4 damage. And I could do 3 right there. So I'm going to take 1 hit. Okay, so no more of those. That's done. Amanda, this is it for you, hon. And I don't even think you can get through, unfortunately. Okay, so you needed a 3, and you didn't get a 3, did you? But you got your 1 and your 5, so that's good. Use your rage. Go ahead and get yourself a 3. All right, move on to your next card, which needs a 1 and a 5. You do have that, which is good. And now we're going to move on to this one here. Tail swipe. For this fight, lose 1 die, not yet assigned, which ain't a big deal. Or take a damage. Technically, it's not a huge deal. Go ahead and assign your 1, lose your 6. You can't modify it anyways, right? Or keep it, your 6, and reset your rage and take 1 damage. It's up to you. You'll take 3 total damage at the end of this because you can't block anything. But you'll still be alive.
Okay, so I'm going to put my 1 there. Oh, no. So use 1. And then I'm gonna use this to turn this.
Okay, so you're gonna lose. You're not even gonna fight it then. Nope. The card. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so go ahead and flip your thing over, and then you need to take 3 damage because you cannot block any of the damage anymore. All right. So now on to me. I am going to go ahead and make this a 1. And I will take the 1 damage from it. And this is it for me, guys. Do not fail. Okay, there's a 6er. Let's move on to this one. Reroll all 2s if you have any. I don't have any 2s. Or lose a health. I wonder if I'm supposed to automatically lose a health. I don't know. Okay, so I've got a 6 and a 4. So I've got a 6. So somehow I got to make... Okay, so there's a 4. So I can do that. So now, all right. All right, so I'll use this and this to make these 2s. Move on to here. I will use this ability here to make this into a 4. 6 and a 4. Okay. Yay! With 1 health. Technically, I probably should have died. We're going to say I live, though. I live for the hell of it. Now, let's see if Amanda does. All right. Come on, baby. You got this. All 5 of them need to be like, oh, yeah. Sharpshooter, sharpshooter. Yeah, I think you forgot last time, too.
I think so.
So you can set 1 to any number you choose. So you need two 3s and 2 1s. So, yeah. And you do have a modifier. There's your 2 1s. Okay. All right. You need a 3 and a 5. You got a 5 and a 3. Oh, my God. You did it.
I did do it. How
You
about that?
did do it. Look at it. You fought the demon lord and you won. You did it. You did it. I know we got a few things messed up here, guys. I know. Feel free to leave them in the comments and let me know, but I know exactly where we kind of goofed up here and there a little bit. But this is just more about fun and showing you guys kind of how the mechanisms of the game do work. I do believe I was supposed to take an automatic hit from that because I did not technically have any 2s. But regardless, we're going to just say I had 1 health at the end of the game and Amanda had 2 health at the end of the game. So technically, Amanda wins because she ended the game with more health. And that's the second time you've beat me in this game.
Oh.
At some point, you gotta let me win, girl.
No, no, I'm never going to let you win.
Gotta let me win. All right, what are your thoughts?
It's pretty fun. It's really hard.
You think it's hard?
At the end.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This end battle is insanely difficult because this doesn't help. These extra little things that pop up. I mean, I think it's hard enough without that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's hard enough to try to get the right monsters to be able to level up your stuff and to be able to get the right equipment attached. And then on top of that, you got to deal with this jerk shooting all this stuff at you. And
trying to get these gems up is kind of hard too, especially if the cards aren't like really in your favor that are drawn.
Yeah, I agree 100%. But you enjoy?
Yeah, I like it.
You are super intimidated by this one. At first, I wasn't able to get you to sit down and play it. But then you did sit, and you did play, and it seems like you've enjoyed this one quite a bit.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's a fun little dungeon romp, kind of like smashing up monsters. Kind of everybody says it's like tabletop Diablo. I guess it could be equated to that if you like. I think it's a lot of fun though. I think there's a lot of replayability because I've already played like 4 or 5 times just because I like the different characters. Go ahead and pull out in that box. There's a couple of other characters we could take a look at. Now, depending on the number of players, tells you how many of these boards you use. And by the way, this should have flipped over. There should have been, I think it's on the opposite side of this. Nope, must be on the opposite side of this. That right there. We actually should have flipped this up on top of there. I just didn't do it because I forgot. But anyways, so that would have been like the final battle with him right there breathing down on us. Now, there is like a thief guy here. I have played him. He's really cool. Then there's the dancer. She's pretty groovy as well. And they all have their own little special abilities that they unlock because they all come with their own little special cards and they're all unique to themselves. And then that's them there in the box right there. But depending on the number of players, tells you exactly how far it takes to go into the. So you always start with board 1, but depending on how many players. So for instance, we don't play on this. See, you mark it out with 2 player. We don't go up this level right here. But yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. I enjoy this one quite a bit. I want to play with my gamer friends once this coronavirus scare is over, because I think that'd be a lot of fun to teach them to see how what they like about it. So, and I could see this being easily expanded upon too. So, all right, Amanda, anything else you'd like to say about the game before we turn it off?
No, just give it a try.
No, just give it a try. There you go. That's all she's asking. So, hey, we appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscription button. And if you haven't yet, hit the like button. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Anyway, you got anything to say fancy to send them off?
Not yet.
All right, we'll work on that. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.